Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollow Knight. I... It's been a while since I played it, despite what my upload schedule might suggest. It took me 12 days to edit those videos, not because they are high effort videos or anything like that, I just didn't feel like doing that. I had better things to do. Oh my god, I forgot the controls. Oh, this is going to suck so badly. In the last video, which I'm uploading as I'm recording, by the way, I said this. Like, I'm gonna do a punishment for every time I say like next video, maybe. And, I thought about the punishment which I could give myself. And I have a problem where I fall asleep very easily. Right now, it's 11 p.m. for me, and it's 11 p.m. for me, and I just took a shower, which, when I usually do that, I get tired, I get EP, and I do not feel it yet. Or what I was thinking is, every time I say the word or like in a sentence where it's unneeded, I'm gonna add 3 minutes to a timer. And I have a few basic tasks which I want to complete in today's session. It might be a very short video. This is me testing my self-control. Or this might be a very painful video. What is happening? Why? I... Okay, let's just... Okay, that's not right. So every time I say the word like or unneededly, because when I say stuff, I usually say afterwards for no need. I just tend to edit it out because I find it annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna add 3 minutes to a timer, and that timer is how long I have to play after... What the fuck is that? How long I have to play for after I'm done with the things. Parasitic beast that controls the body of its host after the host's death. Ugh! I'm gonna put an arachnophobia warning. I think, maybe. I don't know if it's that, but I don't like that. I don't have... I might have arachnophobia, but it's not that bad for me. It's a grub. Okay, I need to rescue that. Please don't be a mimic. Okay. I don't like that spider. I just noticed that it's a spider, by the way. That one is fine. That one was terrifying. I don't... Maybe it's because of the audio. I just did not like that. I'm probably gonna explore Deep Nest in the next episode. Why do I keep getting distracted? Oh, it's that guy. I don't like this place. I really don't like this place. Yeah, I don't have... No, fuck off. I'm sorry, that was rude, but still. I'm not leaving that guy there. Do they get reanimated each time? I hate this place. I genuinely hate this place. I'm gonna try to rescue that person, and then I'm out of here. Please let it... Okay. I guess you're gonna have to suffer, because there is no way I'm dealing with this. To add more of a punishment, tomorrow I probably have a history test, which I have to take, so I should... I'm already getting 6 hours of sleep-ish. Well, between 5 and 6 hours. And so, I should try to hurry this up. Thought it would be a fitting punishment, and... Why does it have to make that sound? Why are you like this? Fuck. Okay, so that's 3 more minutes, maybe 5 more minutes. I'll see. Every time I don't notice me saying it, I'm gonna think of a punishment for my. No, 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 no. Actually, fuck. No, 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 no. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Die, die, please. I do not swear that much. I do not like swearing that much, but no, no, no. You can't do. I have to kill all of them. No, no. Stop. I die genuinely. Ugh. Ugh. Please give me like. Please give me a good charm. That's 3 more minutes. I'm already regretting my life decisions. Please tell me you're alive. You almost struck me, and if you had, you would have been the end of you. Trust me. Be gone, or you'll be next. No more dialogue. That's great. I don't like spiders. I I find it smaller spiders and daddy long legs because they've been in my in my house before, and I learned to coexist with them without being terrified. Maybe it's because I known them since I was an infant, and I know that they cannot really hurt me. But the other spiders, no, I hate spiders. I hate bugs, except a few. And I know that I don't think it's a bug technically, but I like ants. I like ladybugs. They are chill. They are fun. Oh, this is actually. There is no shot I'm going that way. That's not something that's happening today. I'm going to discover this place the next time, maybe. I I think. Yeah, something I wanted to test out is what if I do this. Let's see. That is massive. I think I'm fine with Mark of Pride though. I need soul catch. What? What? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Flying creature that fires out dirt carvers from its body when potential prey comes close. Yeah, that's great. That's excellent. That's something I needed. Oh, I can leave. Please, please. I don't want this. I'm just gonna mark this place, the entire thing with where is it? Markers. Just yeah, just so I remember to explore this place properly. Or just avoid it at all costs, either one works. I've studied for the literature test. I wouldn't say it's that difficult, but I haven't studied all of it because there's a 50% chance of me being the one who writes the essay about that stuff. It's and that doesn't count, by the way. I have to flip. Okay, can we please just leave me alone? I don't like this. You have to write an essay about the topic of your memory. And I do not like these topics. I've learned there were 9 topics. I learned I would say 6.5. properly. I do not know how to get out of this hellhole. This place sucks. I do not like this place. Why would you design this? So there's a 50% chance of me being among the people who write the test. Let's say it's 60 because people will probably be absent. Don't. Oh wow, there are. I never got why it said swarming predators because there were not that many of them, to be completely honest with you. But now I can see them. Maybe it's because I was just progressing slowly with the game. And even if I do write the test, there is probably because those topics are more likely to be essays, I would say there is a 50% chance. So, all in all, there's pretty much a 25% chance of me getting screwed over. But even then, in school I will learn more. You know, last minute. Those last minute studies. So far I have done exactly 0 of the objectives. I'm trying to get to the nearest tech station, which is... I don't like this game. I've tried recording a Fallout 4 video because I got bored. Not that I got bored of Hollow Knight, I just saw a really good idea. Not a really good idea, but a really cool mod on YouTube. And I thought that I would like it, but turns out I hate that game. I just keep installing and uninstalling it because it just seems so cool, but it's so boring. Owie, owie, no, 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 I refuse to die. Okay, okay, I live. I'm the greatest. I'm not even going the right way. How far is this tech station in the city? Okay, we are going to the City of Tears, I guess. Why? Why would you do this to me? We are going the long way. It's fine. I didn't want to sleep anyway. Boing. I originally disliked these mushrooms, but they are so fun. Or if they are mushrooms, I'm not sure what kind of plant these are meant to be. But I'm just gonna call them mushrooms because they kinda look like mushrooms. I'm gonna add the timer. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, please, please. Wait. I'm actually. Those things deal 2 damage, and they have a big range. So I would rather not do that. Okay. That's 3 more minutes. That's 22 minutes so far. That's cool. And I haven't done any of the goals. I'm gonna die. So I've shown 2 of my friends my YouTube channel. And one of them said that they would watch our Quote of the Lamb video. And she even commented a very, very nice comment on the first video I made. It's very inspiring. I'm so glad to see I have such supportive friends, and I couldn't ask for any greater friends. So yeah, adding the timer. Yay! I didn't want to sleep tonight anyway. I really hope. Okay, in the recording. Oh, that's where you get in. Yeah, in the recording I saw this and I thought, wait a second. Please be something good. I'm going to fucking kill an orphan. Also, I thought the challenge would be me not saying the word like. I thought that would be the challenge, but turns out I say way more often than like. which I wasn't expecting, to be completely honest. Anyway, please give me a pale ore. Please, 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 please. This charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Dream Builder, eh? Adding the timer allows the bearer to charge Dream Nail faster and collect more soul when striking foes. For exploration, I think this is better. Really, really good. Depends on how fast I can charge the Dream Nail with this. Because you can get free souls when you strike enemies, and that sounds really broken. Anyway, that's one of the objectives done. Next up, Forgetting Crossroads. I'm going to get the next notch. I said didn't I? I might have to reduce the punishment time. I genuinely do not think I can do this. I just really have to speedrun this, huh? Either that or just not speak, but that wouldn't make an entertaining video. Me talking to my 0.5 viewers. I've created one of the thoughts I had when creating this channel was if I commentate, people will over a long video, people will probably have an easier time falling asleep. And I do that sometimes. I listen to my own videos and fall asleep. So it works. Last charm notch. Boom. What's this? This is a special item for those who love charms as much as I do. Once you own 40 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. You only need to collect 40 more. Keep collecting. What are your thoughts? Dear, I really must hold it together. Must appear calm. This creature is just divine. I cannot tell if this creature, I'm gonna call it a creature as well, this creature is saying that I'm actually divine, or is just trying to flirt with me because I have so many charms. Anyway, I got my final notch, so I'm going to use this and see how fast it actually is. Oh, yeah, I'll think I take that. Okay, it's not that fast. It fully recharges. Oh, yeah, I think even inside of combat that will be useful. But anyway, that's 2 out of the 5 goals. Next up, I'm going to need to go to Howling Caves. And the closest to that is Green Path. Oh yeah, I forgot to add one of the goals, which I originally wanted, but based on how much I'm saying and like, mostly I think I'm good. Because originally I wanted to fight in the Colosseum of Fools as well, but I guess that will have to wait for now. I think I talked about this in the first video. Why? Oh, I'm already yawning. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good sign. I'm not. No, I didn't say it. I'm not gonna count it. Nope. That doesn't. I'm gonna add 1 more minute. I know that spiders, for example, have furs and even flies, but if a creature has some level of fur in large amounts, for example, that dog, quotes unquotes, I'm adding it. Why does it become so much more approachable? You know, maybe if it was realistic, I wouldn't want to pet that thing, but now it just looks like it's such a pettable little goober. When I was looking back at at a recording of mine, I think it was, yeah, it was the second part, I noticed this, and it was really bothering me. Hello? What? That is also terrifying. Corpse of a large bug. Corpse of a large bug. Corpse of a large bug. I... What? What do I do about this? What? What is happening? What? A corpse of a large bug? Uh, 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 what? What? What did I do? I'm just gonna, you know, whatever happened, happened. So that's 3 out of the 5 goals. Going back to the ancient basil, or however you pronounce it, and killing that guy. Because I didn't succeed last time. This was a very stupid challenge on my health. But I will try to do it. I will try to actually do it. And I will wake up with 4 hours of sleep. I believe I fought this guy, which I'm going to fight right now. Please do not die. I think I fought that boss in the first video. And I believe that was before I got my nail upgrade. So this should be way easier. Problem is, I'm scared of speaking now because the more I speak, the more likely I am to mess up. So this is not really good for anyone included because I'm not doing commentary, I'm not talking about random topics because I'm scared and I'm also suffering, which means I'm going to have the video is going to be shorter and I record for longer. Yeah, I really thought this through, didn't I? Please, please, please. You know what? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine actually. We can just heal. Heal. Achilles heel. That's fine. That's fine. I would just get away. I would just dodge. I would, please, please. Where is the end? Where is the end? I don't wanna die again. I, d- I don't wanna die. I didn't die. I'm gaming. I do not have hydration on me, so I cannot tell you to stay hydrated. So, with the, well, I can tell you to stay hydrated. Also, I'll mark that. I am telling you to stay hydrated because staying hydrated is important, believe it or not. I'm going to do that soon. After this attempt, I didn't change my loadout. That's fine. I can fight this guy. This is what not playing for 2 weeks does to a person. Oh. That doesn't count. Don't do that. I, in fact, could not do this. I have a crazy idea. What if I use Boulder Shell instead of Quick Cast? To be fair, I don't know what to use the other two things on. I think Thorns of Agony and Crop Song, maybe? Yeah! Yeah! I don't know how effective my Boulder Shell is, but I'm hoping that it... I don't know if it regenerates. If it doesn't regenerate, I don't like it. Before I get into the boss fight, don't forget to stay hydrated. I'm going to get some hydration for myself. Don't forget to stay hydrated. It doesn't matter how you stay hydrated. It's just important that you do stay hydrated. Let's beat this fool. I should have healed there. Alright, I can do this. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna do quick cast instead. This a shame. Yeah, healing, having the ability to actually heal is just such a game changer. Also, having the skill to actually dodge the attacks would be a game changer as well, but you know, I do not like how what? No, I think I don't remember what happens if that thing isn't killed in time, but I think it's something bad for me. I do not like this boss. Please, please, heal, heal. One here, one here. Yes, okay. Why are there so many of these orange thingies? Please, please heal, please. This is actually intense. Please. No, 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 no. No! Ah! You know what? I'm just gonna start the timer. I can't. I want to actually wake up tomorrow. I will add 3 minutes every time I say the words. I genuinely do not know what I would do after this, and I'm too tired to talk about stuff. Speaking of talking about stuff, let's talk about my journey of how I gave up French as a subject. So when I was starting high school, I had to pick a subject, a foreign language besides English, and I was really excited to pick Spanish. However, the school I went to didn't have Spanish as an option, and still doesn't have Spanish as an option, but you know, we could pick from a lot of languages, and it's it's something called a democracy. It's something like it's totally overrated and stuff like that. The entire class picked from a list of languages to learn, and the two most popular languages would be picked. The two most popular among the class will be taught to our... No, no, no. Yes, okay. To our class. And of course, I had to choose two of them because you had two options to vote for. And I'm going to add it, don't worry. No, why? 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 I'm just gonna start shooting at you. Okay, please, 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 Pete, I need this. I'm gonna add two, I guess. That's fine. I do not want to sleep. That's so overrated. One more here. Nice. Sorry for interrupting my story. I'm just... How? I wasn't aware of this choosing, and my mom chose the options for me, and she picked French and German, which I'm fine with German. I was not fine with French, and I was really upset because it was mostly due to my indecisiveness, but I really didn't want to learn French. And during the first year, during my... Oh wow, that was some nice combos that during my first year, the teacher was who was teaching me, I did not really like her teaching style, and I do not want to talk too badly about her because unfortunately she died later, which was, like I said, very unfortunate. It did mean that I get another teacher, who's in my opinion better, at least. Teacher, I did not like her teaching methods. I did not like French, and I was thinking, how am I gonna do this for 4 years? How am I gonna sit through 4 years of French? I'm going to die, I think. But then our teacher had to be exchanged due to her illness. And again, I don't wanna talk like she was some kind of evil that the world is better without, because obviously that's not the case. I just... I fucking hate this game. I just didn't like her teaching method. And the new teacher... I'm adding it. The new teacher we got is genuinely the best teacher I think I ever had. Either her or my English teacher. She's so nice, and for years I actually learned French. I can speak the French in a very basic, on a very basic level actually, and I can comprehend French. And by very basic level, I mean, imagine kindergarten. That's the level I'm at. So you know, I didn't learn much. Because of how great... Flip off. No, no. Please. kinda had to commit to that healing. I tried to learn French on advanced level to maybe actually learn how to speak it, but during my final year I realized, yeah, this is not gonna work out. The teacher is so nice. She allowed me to just not learn. She allowed me to not learn French at all, and instead learn any other subject during that, because she's nice and she's smart. She realizes that if you don't need to learn French, you know what's best for you by the last year of high school. So she will not force it down our throat. If we don't want French for our university years. Alright, I don't have the charm thingy. She will not force us to learn French for our university years. And that's pretty much the story of how I ended up not learning French. I ended up having I kinda like French. It's actually really useful that I've learned about French and how it works, because a lot of languages are connected. That was not very wise. I have a slight feeling I'm not supposed to fight this guy yet, but I have the indomitable human spirit. Until I'm very sleepy. Learn. I'm gonna. I. I don't want to sleep. That's fine. Learning French actually helped me understood other languages like Italian, for example, or Spanish, which is kinda. I don't know the expression for this, but I was so upset that I couldn't learn Spanish, yet I ended up understanding more about Spanish because I learned French. It's a very nice thing. And also, from what I heard, I got really good, especially with the teacher. I got it really easy. Wait, I did it? Alright. Defeat the broken vessel. Hello, there is more. Do you have thoughts? Nope. Did I unlock an entire area or something? There! I don't know why it didn't activate the first few times. What's the... Monarch wings? Press space while in the air to flap the wings. Use these ethereal wings to sail above the enemies and discover new paths. Is this what I think it is? I have a fucking double jump! Yeah! Let's go! This is so nice. There are so many possibilities that just unlocked. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah. Kinda. Hello? Oh. Hi. I remember this place. I was here. I'm adding the timer. I was here before, but I didn't record that yet. Something else I discovered while editing these videos. My keyboard is loud, especially compared to me. This is a joke, right? No. This is a joke, right? No, you cannot. Oh my god. Wait. No. Please, please. You cannot just spawn the enemy directly above me. That's cheating. Nice voice crack. Can I refight every single boss fight? Do I really have to do this every time? This is what I'm talking about. Why? Why? Who does this benefit? I'm genuinely little bit upset at this. Why do I have to? Okay, whatever. Why do I have to do this little walk back to the boss fight every single time I die? Oh wow, great. I do not like this. I get that the player has to be punished in some way, shape or form for losing the fight, but I am already getting punished with, with me having to redo the fight. That is a punishment on its own. This is my only major criticism of the game so far. Oops. My other major criticism is that I'm awful at the game and I need to die. Once I did this little journey, couldn't you just put me right next to the boss? Is that too much to ask for? And once again, I'm not talking only about Hollow Knight. I'm talking Dark Souls and every single game like that. I hope once I play Silksong, because I do plan to play Silksong because of me liking this game. I'm going to assume that Silksong is also something I'm going to enjoy. That in Silksong you actually don't have to walk. What? How am I? When am I meant to heal? Am I just meant to do this hitless? Do I just put on Yoni's Blessing? Because, okay, to be fair, that was... Yeah, that's great. That's nice. I will get good. I have at least 35 minutes to learn this boss fight even more. I will survive. Is this meant to be harder? Because I do not... yeah, it most definitely is meant to be the hard version of the boss fight. See, this boss is kinda RNG based. I do not like that. Because sometimes the little orange bacterial infection or whatever it is just spawns directly above you and you cannot heal. But sometimes they just spawn so far away. Do I keep yeah. I'm not allowing myself to be beaten by this. I need to learn what I learned the hard way in all of the Soulsborne games, that patience is a virtue, that you need to take things slowly. You need to attack slowly, heal slowly. Okay, this was just BS in my opinion. Heal. See? Just, yeah. Maybe I should come back later? Maybe that's the key here. Maybe I'm just too... My gear is not good enough leveled. I'm so glad you jumped up. Whoop! Ah! If I couldn't upgrade my weapon or something, I know that I'm the one who's having a skill issue. But like this, no, I'm doing one more attempt because that was BS. I was genuinely holding up and healing multiple times, but I don't know why, but it just didn't register me. Hitting multiple times. So one more attempt, I think. Oh, parry. Oh, I'm gonna kill an orphan child. Off the top of my head, I can think of one place where a double jump would be useful. It's somewhere in Green Path, but I don't know where. Also, the wings look very cool. I like this. I like the color. I like the effect. I like me likey. Is there really no easier way up? Maybe there is an easier way. I'll go search up a guide online. Now that I think about it, without knowing the reference, that does sound like just me genuinely giving up. But I credit stuff even if it's only just me singing the lyrics. I usually tend to like to tell it to I usually credit everything even if it's not really. For example, in the last video, I'm not going to die to the fucking spikes. I'm in a swearing mood today. Yeah, just I'm so good at this game. Hey, me editing the video. I just realized that in the last video I technically credited Butcher Vanity incorrectly. While it is from Flavor Folly, the video is actually uploaded on Wayne Lily's channel. So, you know, that's something. Yeah, goodbye, stay hydrated, love you. This is the moment of truth. I one-shot them. I one-shot... I actually have a chance in this boss fight. I actually can defeat it because last time it needed... you'll see the boss fight, but it spawns a lot of bunch of those, essentially. A bunch of these flying things. And there was just no way of me killing them in time. So that is the boss. I'm just gonna bounce. Yeah, and it spawns a bunch of these, but yeah, especially with Thorns of Agony. I probably should have switched loadout, but you know, I can just kill that. I think. I still might get overwhelmed. It spawns two at once. Oh. I'm gonna die. I need to lock in. I can hit through walls. I learned that at some point of the game. This is a very interesting boss fight, yes. Yes, this is what we call peak game design. I'm in a very complaining mood today. Please do not die. Please do not die. I should have brought quick cast. One, two. Okay. One. One. I can actually fight the boss. Alright, it damages you. I did it! Hiccups. Do I get something? Yeah, what's this? Fluke nest. Doesn't look like something I wanna use. Transform the vengeful spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. Which one is the vengeful spirit actually? And why is that good for me? It costs 3. So I'm going to assume that's actually an upgrade. I'm not going to replace it, but for now I'm going to replace it, you know. What? That's I think I'll pass. I I'm good in terms of boss fights and fights. Well, besides the Colosseum of Fools, which is wait. Let's talk about this. Not even close. Besides the Colosseum of Fools, I've done everything, I believe. Besides the one we just unlocked, but I'm going to do that one once we get one more Pelor. Unlocking a new ability so far into the game is just it's weird. I'll see how much I can get used to it, but it's always a bit, you know, eh, it's kind of difficult to get used to, especially if it's not something extremely useful. I'm going to check what's up there now. I believe it was here. Yes, okay. I remember this. I've played these games before. So here. Yeah! Very, very cool. New area to discover maybe? Is that a bench? What is this? That is indeed a bench. Map updated. Let's see. I'm gonna need to investigate that further, but for now, I'm just gonna murder and do violence. I have a theory. A little theory of mine. It's actually a hypothesis. But game theory ruined the word theory for me. Yeah, I hate math, but no, I'm kidding. I have an idea of when I first met the banker, which was for flip's sake, which I also didn't record. What happened there? What? They were very obsessed with Geo, in a weird way. They were like, yeah, I will eat them. I mean, store them. Yeah. What if I just feed them until I actually never killed one of you? Yeah, okay. I knew about that, but wow, I actually never killed any of those. But where was I? If I feed enough geos to that person, I'm gonna get a charm maybe, or some kind of reward. That's my hypothesis. I guess we are discovering this place now. Since I'm probably missing so much in this game. And I'm so sad about this because I really like I really like enjoy. I really like exploring 100%ing, not 100%ing, but that counts, but close to it. I really enjoy being thorough and just feeling like I've done a really good playthrough. If this was behind one of the double jump thingies, imagine how many I'm missing, how much stuff where am I? What is this place? Oh yeah, something to talk about. I actually got a new chair, an actual gamer chair, I would say. It's not the most, it's very used. It very much is just a used chair that my mom got from one of her friends, co-workers, I'm unsure. But the point is, it's way more comfortable than the last one. It's almost 1 a.m. For context, I wake up at around 6 a.m. on these days. So, you know, that's gonna be fun in the morning. I hate my life. I hear a grub, I think. If there is a grub... no, I'm hearing that thing. Okay, never mind then. See, the difference between a grub and one of those things is one of those things need to burn in hell. And the other one is the suicide bomber thing. No, I really like grubs. They are cute. They are very cute. Oh, this is where it is. Okay. That's another 3 minutes. Fuck me. No music. Fine. Is that? I think that's a grub. 1 second, I need to... You know how rude that is? Actually, how immensely rude that is to do that. Great nail, or what was it called? Mark of Pride? What was it? Yeah, Mark of Pride is actually so nice. Yeah! Grubby! Grub! They are cute. I probably wouldn't touch them once again because I oh no, they would be sticky, right? Those creatures are sticky. If I am not wrong, I do not like that. I don't know. What's happening here? Oh, we are summoning a demon. Watcher Knight. It's invincible in that. No. No, we are not doing that. I need to heal at some point. Yeah, dodge that. Yeah, just dodge, bro. Cool. Yeah, that's... do I have to fight all of them? Oh wow, this... Yeah. Wow. Double jump unlocked a lot, huh? I do not even remember where I went. I think I'm gonna be able to do Colosseum of Fools today. I'm just gonna explore this area, I guess. I have so much to discover. I have Deep Nest, I have this, I have Ancient Bestial to fully discover. I think I have I wait, I might have discovered Ancient Basin, not Bestial. Oh my god, have I been saying Bestial? Oh, that's cool. I have something to discover in Deep Nest. I have something to discover in Mantis Village. I think that's where I was talking about. Is I have Kingdom's Edge. This game is so long and doesn't feel like I'm nearing the end of it, which is not a bad thing. I'm not just complaining, saying, "Oh my god, this game sucks. Can I get it over with?" Because if I didn't enjoy it, I just wouldn't play it. I'm just saying it's so long. I'm genuinely surprised. It's not the kind of long where it's Amor, where it drags itself out. I know I haven't played Amor, but I heard that it's very, very long. Oh, okay, the ability just didn't active. I didn't change my loadout. Uh-oh. Why am I fighting the Abyss Watchers? Okay. I am decently healed. No longer decently healed. Yeah, okay. What would I need for this? Let's try to think. Do I just use quick focus again? Because it just works for me. For me, quick focus is really, really good. Could also use Defender's Crest. Or maybe Spore Shroom. I don't know what else I would use. I guess I could use Grub Song. Yeah, let's just go with the reliable. Let's try this again. This time I didn't forget to bring my combat loadout. Also, I have 3000 geos on me, so maybe I should store that or something. Didn't work. Let's try to heal. Okay, I need to listen to audio cues. How was I meant to dodge that? Grub Song is nice because it's just a complementary. You essentially get half of your health back if you use it wisely. Boing, boing. The arena isn't big here. Wow, okay. I see how it is. I don't know how tanky these are. Maybe I should do Colosseum of Fools. For the simple reason of I know that I can fight that. Oops. And I know I'm unsure if I can fight this. This is the part of the game where it's getting actually difficult, at least for me. Nice one, idiot. You know what? One more try. If I get to 1 HP, I'm just gonna bench warp. Nice start. I'm so good right now. I'm gonna sneeze. Need to be more patient. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try Colosseum of Fools in hopes of getting Pale. Because Pale, if I can upgrade my weapon, I think this boss fight would be way easier. Thank you. Oh, you would just rather kill yourself than speak to me. That's fair enough. Well, not speak to me. I was gonna kind of leech of your soul. But you know, that's something friends do, right? Right, I'm not weird. This double jump, I like it. Don't get me wrong, it's very nice that I have it. It just feels so weird. It's so much smaller than the just jumping. So it feels very inconsistent. If I can make it a bank full, I'm gonna see what happens. If there is anything interesting. I don't think I can make it full. I'm gonna input 2700 and oh, hello. Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools, did you never consider that being trapped in a cage was precisely what I intended? By all means, release me into your arena. I'm Zoti the Mighty, and as soon as I draw my nail, life under your laughter will turn into terror. Well, actually, it wouldn't be terror, because terror would imply that you don't know where your enemy is. I think. Actually, because I am doing crowd control turns of agony might be more beneficial for my loadout. This is where the playthrough started. Now time to actually fight. Wait, did it say I'm gonna win a rare metal? Wait, that actually might be pale ore. That would be amazing as a reward. Boing, 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 boing. Yeah, now that I got my nail upgraded, I can actually kill you. Wait, we can talk about this. And now with my double jump, it's easier to maneuver. This is perfect. My perfect victory. L. Why am I getting so little soul? Why was I getting so little? Yeah, no, I'm gonna use grub song. I need the extra soul. Yeah, I just have a severe skill issue as always. This is actually very important for me to win. This is probably my last attempt, regardless of if I win or if I lose, before going to sleep. Owie. Just as planned. Yeah, grub song is so nice. I'm so glad I was rescuing all of those little grub thingies. Ow. I hope that this fight is not as long as the last one because the first fight in this arena was so long, so needlessly long. It just wasn't fun. What can I say? After a while, it just lost its magic. Kill. Nope. Why are you still alive? Why are you still alive? What are you? I don't remember you existing. Oh yeah, if you are actually watching this video for some reason and you wanna talk about the game in the comments, please try to do it without any spoilers. You can say stuff like, oh, you should explore this area, you should explore ancient Byzantium next, or you should explore Kingdom's Edge next because there might be something that you like there. But please try to... What? Okay. Not spoil stuff for me because... Okay. See that? Wow. Wow! Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, as I was saying, please don't try to spoil stuff for me. This is my first playthrough and I want to do it mostly blind. I know that I talked about my friends talking about stuff for me, but that's they also didn't do major spoilers, so you know. How do I deal with that? Do I just try to hit them? Oh wow, the timer actually ran out. How do I manage to just stand perfectly in the place to get hit? That takes talent, actually. New journal entry. Let me see. I like journal entries. The game isn't paused. I forgot that the game isn't paused while there is a new journal entry. Or by you know, opening the menu. I do not like the odds that are stacked against me in this particular position. I like how that one is just falls over just one frame pretty much. It's just dead. There isn't really that much to say. I have an idea. My idea is uninstalling the game. Alright, so that's going to do it for me today. It's 1:30 a.m. I have to wake up in 4 hours exactly. This was Hollow Knight Part 4, I believe. And as always, don't forget to stay hydrated. And goodbye.